So yeah, I got some messages from my friend now, but I'm not telling you guys because it's not. I can't tell you. It's not my own business. Anyway, so yeah, just wear some mascara, girl, and be ready. Doesn't matter. Nothing else matters. Not to be dramatic and all, but it doesn't. I'm letting you know right now, which is another point I would like to make. Growing up, I realized that nobody cares. Meaning, what I mean to say is, yeah, people can love you and stuff like that, but they can never care about what's happening to you to the point that you care about what's happening to you, right? And it's impossible for them if you think about it. And some people care enough only to, bring you down, and some people care because they actually care. But there's a point after which they cannot care for you. So after I realized that, and they care about things and don't care about things, even if you do them or if you don't do them, which gives you a certain kind of freedom in life, which is very refreshing, I think. And so when I realized that everything we do, of course it does have impact and we should be responsible, but deep down, everybody only receives what you do in their own way. They just interpret everything through their own set of eyes and hearts and understanding. So that gives freedom, because nobody cares, guys. Nobody cares. As an artist, I felt this in my core. Like, you release art, nobody cares you release art. They have a life. Same as when a cousin of mine got her degree, and she was like, look, I got a degree. And I was like, we are all very happy for you, but you're getting this degree for yourself. It's your degree to take because it's your life to live. So we have been conditioned while growing up to attend to everybody else's needs, and we have been doing things to show others. Nobody cares, guys. Nobody cares in the meaning of cares, that you understand what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, of course they do care, but it's not like you think. It's not like you think. So that takes away part of the weight of the so-called self-imposed responsibility that we get sometimes. It's okay, because nobody cares. Nobody cares. Even the people who are cornering you for shit, excuse the language, at some point, if you are set in your ways, they will stop, because you live your life. You live your life. They live theirs. And we all die at some point. So as long as you're trying to do the best you can to your own ability, meaning you're not betraying your potential, to the best that you can, because we all do. We all betray our potential sometimes. It's human. And it's okay. Also accept that. I was talking with an uncle of mine these days, and we were on the table for Christmas, and we were talking about something, and we were on a roll, because with my uncle, we keep joking about stuff. It's like, that's how we condition our relationship. He has like this kind of humor, which is a little bit English, I think. And sometimes it gets a little dark, but it's funny dark. It's not like depressing dark. And so it's a little phlegmatic. I don't know if it's a word in English. It is a little phlegmatic, but it's a code. And I understand codes and I adapt well to them most of the times when I'm, in the mood to. And so we started rolling, and he was saying, he was laughing, I was laughing, I was saying back. We were laughing. Everybody was laughing. It was a good atmosphere. We had it rolling. And then at some point, because I have changed a bit over the years, and something in me has stopped identifying with the moment at some point. I just pull myself back. And that made me say something that was not as funny. And he noticed, and he was like, "Niece, that was not one of your best." And I'm like, you know something? I know it wasn't one of my best. And I'm okay with failure. I have come to understand that I'm pretty much okay with failure. It's okay. It's fine. It's my failure. And what does it even mean to fail? It's like going left or right on a road. I'm pretty fine with it. I have no problems with it whatsoever. It's like patterns are made to be broken. We don't have to keep rolling on one direction indefinitely. Mistakes are breakers of patterns sometimes, and it's an interesting thing to be in the moment with a real dynamic and not trying to recreate something that is about to break anyway. So, I think that mistakes are just like, in that specific story, mistakes were just the indication of the pattern breaking. So I pretty much enjoyed this interaction. Of course, I bet that he disagrees with me fully about failure. There are so many people who would disagree with that because they think that failure is the end. And some point, a few years back, I disagreed with this same, statement. I thought that failure is the end. And sometimes, in some cases, it still hurts me to think that I have failed. And then, at the same time, I think, wait a minute, it has to have a purpose. It has to have some kind of purpose, failure, It's like everything else. It's like everything else in life, since it exists, right? Doesn't it? Like, red exists, blue exists, purple exists, yellow exists. And at the same time, nothing really exists at all, and everything exists at the same time. So it's like, failure. Yes, it's one of the things that we're here to go through. And I think it's parts of who we are. It's okay to embrace your failure in things and stop being as rigid about it as I have been. I used to be very rigid about my failure. I could not have it. I could not accept it. I thought that it was the end. I guess not. I guess it's not. It's not the end. It's just a difference in atmosphere, It's like it rains and then it's sunny and then it snows and then, it's just a difference in atmosphere. It's not that important. Maybe not this color. Hold on. Let me find the right lipstick. Because, friends, who are we succeeding and who are we failing for? Who? It doesn't matter. Those who love you, and if you love yourself anyway, those who love you will adore you, and they will always see success in you. They will love you if you live under a bridge, and they will love you if you're everything.